Yes, we are live streaming now. Excellent. So welcome everyone. I can see more people joined this room. Yeah, welcome Anu. Welcome to the live show. So from this month onwards, I'm doing weekly live and I'm taking one topic and I'm doing it in parts. So designing courses worth $10,000. It's a long game and I can't take it in an hour or two. So rather I'm going to split this as a 30 minutes episode and I'll be covering up the entire course designing topic in a month's time. So we have already done the first episode and we are into the second one today. So what we covered in the last episode, I'm going to quickly give you a brief, like what was covered, and then we will move on building further on it. So let me share the presentation. Yes, this is what we are up to in this month. So this month I'm planning to teach my audience like how to design courses online, especially, and it can be worth of $10,000 because I have designed courses worth $10,000, and it's been an amazing journey since last 3 years. I've been doing this work consistently. So today I'm going to teach you how you can do it in your niche. If you are an educator expert in the online space, then you can also do it. So what in this course, in this entire series of FB lives that will be entire September month, I'll be here Thursday 8 p.m. to continue this conversation and complete this topic of designing courses. And you will also learn about creating irresistible offer and pricing. And eventually, if you are able to complete this entire training, watching all the episodes, you may arrive at defining your signature system. Okay, so you are going to create a system in which somebody can walk in at an entry point, and by the time they exit your coaching system, they're completely transformed into an individual who is now achieved the expected result or the goal they have. So as a coach, we are taking that responsibility, giving them a bold promise that yes, I'm going to take you there, hold my hand, come with me. Your signature system becomes the vehicle. It's the vehicle, and you teach them how to drive this vehicle and get to their goals. Okay, so the course, your mentoring support, your accountability is actually guiding them, not just learn to drive, but drive it to where they want to go. They're like rest of the life, they can run with this. Okay, so this is the kind of system you're creating. So it is not just limited to accountability, mentorship, material, content. It is about making your client not just achieve the goal, but they can take it forward from there for themselves and for others. Whatever transformation you're creating for them, whatever goal. Okay, so that is the purpose of creating a signature system, and the system continues to work, continues to evolve as time changes, as the market evolves. I will be also sharing the 5 secrets that has given me a 7-figure success in my business. So that this will be covered in this with this topic. So let me introduce myself. I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm a business strategist and I help coaches, consultants, experts monetize their skills and experience and make a 6-figure income, and they can launch their signature program, coaching program, in just 21 days with me. I have already created 30 plus success stories, and there are 50 clients I've worked with. And this year, my goal is to reach 100 clients and make 50 coaches become 6-figure launch experts. So I have a small community of 500 people on Facebook, WhatsApp, and we have a community. So my millionaire community is growing, and if you want to become part of this, this is a global community, and we are entrepreneurs who are unstoppable. We are living into an abundance mindset, and abundance. We are living into our abundant life with an unbreakable mindset. Okay, so this is who I am, what I have to offer. And definitely, as in the last session, like in the first episode, as you're building a legacy coaching brand, these trainings that I'm offering live is to help people build a legacy brand, especially in the coaching industry. So how your coaching programs or coaching services become a legacy brand. For this to happen, you have to position yourself at a place where you are not just a person or a company, you are an enterprise, okay, a brand in itself. And you have a clear vision where you're going and what is this brand creating in the world. As a legacy brand, what will the world have as you are growing, your company is growing, your enterprise is growing. And at the same time, what people will have, what the experience people will have, what is the benefit of working with you. So that has to be very flat and clear with your vision and mission. Why are you doing what you're doing, the business you are in? Okay. Moving on, creating profitable solutions inside your niche, creating a value ladder. This will be covered in the later part of the session. Also the pricing and packaging. What we covered in the last episode was niche, sub-niche, and micro-niche, how you can differentiate that and create products and services around this. So we quickly went through a niche clarity exercise where we answered these questions and how you can really choose an area of expertise. You can identify your audience, and you can also evaluate on certain parameters which will make your solutions profitable. So the game here, the business that you're doing online, is definitely the success depends on the profitability of what you are selling. Okay, you may be a passionate person to help people make a difference in people's life, make their life better. But the problem that you're solving, there is a potential that people are ready to pay for it. So that has to be evaluated. And based on that, you're going to move ahead with your solutions. We also identified the list of challenges your audience will have, which would actually tell us how to design the products and services for your niche. Okay. And also arriving at a big problem. So if you want to scale your business to 8 figures, 9 figures, 10 figures, then you are actually solving a big problem in the world. So based on your income goals, choose a bigger problem to solve in the world. Okay. So the bigger the problem, the larger the impact, and the money that you'll make will be a big amount. Okay, so this is the parameter that decides the profitability and success of the business you're building. And we also talked about the skills and the strategies, the signature program, premium program. All of this has been covered so far in the first episode, how you can design your signature system, what should be included in your system. So you must have courses to enhance or teach skills to people. You can teach them strategies, implement strategies, and you must have a program which is a combination of skills and strategies, which in a long run will take them to achieve their bigger goals, the bigger dreams. So that becomes your signature and premium programs. All right. So this is what we covered in episode 1. Any questions so far? I just want to know. Yeah, welcome Revati, welcome Varna. All right, so I think most of you are here with a certain level of clarity on your niche. And you're already into designing programs and services. So you're at a good place. let's go further in this topic. Okay, so as I said, your signature system must have courses, programs dedicated to skills. You're enhancing people's skills or make them learn new skills. For example, I teach social media because doing a business online, you need to have an expertise here. Either you learn it and apply, or have somebody do it for you. If this is not your, this is not something that you want to invest your time. But social media content creation is very critical part of the success of your business. So this is something I teach exclusively, and I also have a consulting service for this. For those who can't do by themselves, I help them automate this process, that their content is created and their brand is consistently visible on social media, and people can discover your brand. Okay, so it's important that people are able to find you on social media so that they can work with you. Very important. So social media is a piece of online business which is like, the must have. You must have presence in the online space. Then comes the strategy. What strategy? Now, the strategies are actually coming purely from your expertise. See, if you're a maths teacher, there are millions of maths teachers in the world. But what makes you unique is the style in which you teach. What makes you unique is the intention why you are teaching maths, right? So that actually, brings that special factor, like people will get attracted to you. And how you teach, like, even if it is algebra, you might be scared of certain teachers, like if you're scared of mathematics, but there are teachers who make you fall in love with the toughest subject. You're really scared, because just that how they intend to make a difference in a student's life and how they deliver, help them learn something that really scares them. So that's how it is. As a mentor, as a coach, what strategies and how you teach, how you make them implement, make a difference. And both put together becomes your signature and premium programs. And these programs are designed on the goals, the outcome that your client will have or your customer will have working on long term with you, like 3 months, 6 months, and even further, like a year and more than a year. So that becomes a long-term engagement program. It could be a membership, it could be a community that you can offer. Okay. So skills and strategies about learning, it's like a short term. You are giving them a lot of training. In the program side, where you are doing a signature program or a premium program, you are actually helping them apply that knowledge and get the desired results. So that is the difference between the left-hand side and the right-hand side here. So there's a lot of information on the left-hand side where there is skills and strategies, there is a lot of learning, but on the right-hand side is the action, how you apply and in what speed you are applying, and how faster you are able to get the results, or how better you are able to apply. All right. So let's dive into further, like how the system can be divided into different levels. So your product and service offerings can be of level 0, which is mostly free. And even if it is paid, it is like $199.99, very, a throwaway price, but it has a small ticket price. So level 1 is the entry level, where first time a customer or a client, when they find you on social media, get an opportunity to work with you. It could be your free clarity calls as well. Okay, so this is the entry point. So what do you have at your entry level? Do you have a clarity call? Do you have an assessment? Do you have an audit? What do you do when first time a customer gets in touch with you, or you're doing free webinars or some workshops where you are giving them a taste of the work, or the products or service you're offering? So that's your level 1, and mostly it has to be kept free so that you can engage with a larger audience. Okay, the only investment that you are expecting here is time, that they invest their time to listen to you, to learn from you and take value. All right. And then comes the level 1, which could be recorded courses also. Again, it's a small ticket. And you can, you're design the courses in a way that people can do it themselves, do it by themselves, like do it yourself model. So you have given them a sequence-wise, step-wise explanation very clearly how they can achieve their goals. And it's a do-it-yourself model. Okay, so any questions? I can see a question in the chat box. Hi, I know how to conduct webinars. I think this is a separate topic, how to conduct webinar, because what I teach my clients is not just about what they have to deliver in the webinar. We start from how they can attract their audience, what should be the title of the webinar, to designing a curriculum, to delivering the webinar, preparing the presentation, and finally doing the one-to-one calls with people who attended, and finally signing up for the course. So it's a cycle. So I did not answer this question right now, but I would be happy to help you if you can get over a call with me. I can explain how webinars can be conducted. So I had been doing webinars almost weekly for last 4-5 months, but from September, I'm doing live because I'm changing the model of engaging with my audience. So I thought it's better. Yeah. Is there any free app to record a video? Yes, we can talk about this, like how this can be done. So what I do, I'll tell you what I do when I have to do recorded courses. So one way is to convert my webinar into a webinar itself is a 1.5 hour of training session, or which can be converted into a course, which I've already done it, and I teach my community how to convert your recorded content like a webinar into a short course. So I will give you an example in just another few minutes, like how I converted a webinar into a short course. Before that, the level 2 would be group coaching program, where you are helping them learn something, implement, and you're with them, you're hand holding them. It becomes a level 2 program, where this is a little longer engagement, like kind of 3 months, 6 months kind of engagement, where you're taking them through, not just showing them the roadmap, but also you're being with them. So that becomes a group coaching model. And level 3 becomes a premium service. It can even be a consulting service more than a coaching. We are actually doing it for you. For example, when I started my coaching business, I used to teach. My first program I remember was how to do social media content. But today, like being 3 years in this business, today this has become a consulting service. I not only teach my community how to do content, but I have also given them the opportunity to consult with me so that it is done for them and my team does it for them. Okay, so you can teach, you can help them do, and you can even have a service where you can automate it, done for you kind of service. That becomes personal coaching or consulting. And it becomes, you charge premium for that because you are actually doing a service for them. Okay. So as a coach, you teach, you help them apply and get the result. But as a consultant, you're actually doing it for them. Either your team or you have a system that takes care of it. Okay. So that becomes your level 3. So in this order, you can think of the courses that you can design in your niche. So let's start with the level 1. So as I said, level 1 is about skills. What skills you can teach your audience? Because your audiences, when they are at the entry point, they are at a certain level, and where they want to go, it is at a different level. Like for example, when somebody joins my program, they are not making a consistent income, but they want to reach their consistent 6 or 7 figure income. So to reach there is a gap that they have to travel a path. Sometimes, I think most of the times, they have to learn certain skills to reach there. The existing skills are not enough. So the 3 to 5 weeks program you offer is more on the skills development. All right. For example, selling courses, launching your program. All right. And this level 1, which is of 3 to 5 weeks, can be priced at this range. And it could be live or it could be recorded, and it could be even a hybrid model. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Yeah, this is the course I was telling. So I have converted a webinar, which was where I was teaching how to create videos, and you can tell stories in 90 seconds. And today it is a 30-minute course, and this is available on Udemy as well. And I use this as a, now this course has become a marketing material for me. I give it to people who want to really see how I teach, what is my expertise there. So they get to access this course in just 299 rupees and understand how I teach and what I teach in social media. Okay. So this is how you can realign your recorded content and make this course work as a marketing and sales agent for your business. So you are not doing any extra work. All you need, you have just realigned it and given it a landing page so that people can buy and get the benefit of learning this with you. And further, think of joining your L1 or L2 or L3 program, taking an upgrade, getting into a committed model of coaching and training. So these are other examples of L1. Like in 21 days, I help coaches launch a program, and you can make a 6-figure income. It just depends on what kind of ticket you're selling, ticket program you're selling. So my first 6-figure launch was when I sold a 50K program. I got 2 people booked for it. And that's how I call it as a 6-figure launch. In one launch, in one webinar, one workshop, you can make this income. All right. And the other one is a selling courses online, just realigning your recorded content. And this again is a 3 to 5 weeks of program where I teach you how to edit a webinar video and create a course and upload them into your LMS designer landing page. And landing page has a framework that sells, and they start marketing and selling your courses in your network and get paying clients. This is one of my clients, he got a breakthrough with the 6-figure launch. He had been doing career counseling in offline mode, and he didn't have a online presence. So in his first launch, he could create a WhatsApp community of almost 150 people, and he got 30 plus paying clients in his first webinar. So that is the success of Ashish Dixit. And since then, he's been doing the hybrid model. Now he has assignments globally. He's working for a Singaporean company, and he has clients from US and other parts of the world, because now he's no more a local career counselor. He has become a global expert, and he's helping parents and children choose a career where they can be happy and successful. All right. So let's come to the level 2 program. So level 2 is a longer engagement, and this has to be designed in like 6 to 12 weeks of signature program. For example, my signature program is about building a personal brand, a strong personal brand online, especially when you're a coach or a consultant. To have credibility online, you must have a brand and a proper positioning of that brand. So this is more of a personal transformation that you can provide to your client. So the level 1, we were talking about skills. The level 2 is focused on personal transformation. So what I give to my clients is a leadership development. From an individual, they become a brand, and they have a visibility and credibility of a brand, and they see themselves as a global leader in this program. So this could be a way of designing your L2, where you're giving a personal transformation for your audience, and this can be priced in this range. I've given you both Indian and dollar pricing. Writing a book in 60 days is also a longer program where you help, where I help my clients share their stories in just 60 days. They can write and release their book on Amazon. And even we have planned one batch we just closed in August. There are almost 7 to 8 people writing the book, and soon by November and December we will be seeing their releases and the launch of their book. So I also help. So becoming a published author is also repositioning yourself as a leader, as a thought leader. You're positioning yourself in the top 1%. And you showcase your skills and expertise through the book. So that is definitely something that will help add to the brand that you're building online. Okay, so these are, so like whatever programs I'm offering in this part, LEL2, is that actually really shifting their identity and people seeing them differently. With the coaching business, they become a global leader. With the book, they become an author. They get a new, they get that credibility of being an expert and having a book on their name. And they're able to share information in a structured manner, which can help people. All right. Any questions so far? Anybody who is here live? Any questions? All right, all good. Thank you so much. All right, we are already 30 minutes up in this session. So let me see what's there on the next slide. Yeah. So my signature program is about, as I said, building a coaching, building a brand online. And I call it as a celebrity brand because educators, coaches, experts who are working with me, they see themselves as a celebrity who are making 7 and 8 figures income, and they are expert. They are in the top position in their industry, in their niche, and doing some amazing work with their community and with their audience. So they see themselves clearly as a celebrity, where they are not just respected, valued for the work, they also see money in their bank. They have that, all of it. So this again is a 5 days workshop, which is converted into a short course. And any recorded content, whether it's a webinar or a workshop, you can realign it and sell it as courses for audience to learn from you. So Bharti is one of my very first clients who was a homemaker when she met me, and today she is a published author, and she has taken my signature program where she actually created a new identity as a published author, a blogger, a speaker, and today she's paid for all the services. So that is the transformation I am promising and delivering to my clients. So you have, when you are thinking of your L2 program, you are giving that kind of a transformation. Like they don't remain themselves, like they are completely transformed, empowered individuals. So Bharti, from a homemaker for 2 decades, today she is an entrepreneur, a writer, author, and a content creator. All right, so this is the demonstration of how your program works and creates long-lasting results for your clients, where they can continue to monetize and digitize their skills and expertise. So this is what I offer for your clients and niche. It could be something else. Whatever you're teaching, it is helping them reach their goal faster, in an easier way, in a better way, and quicker. All right. So this is my level 1 program, which I offer my community. This is a year-long membership program where I help you build a celebrity coaching brand from scratch, and you can make your 6 and 7 figure consistent income. I call this as a designing a life you love, because when I started, I was at completely ground zero. In fact, in a lot of debt when I closed my previous businesses. I chose to become a coach and I have created a lifestyle around this career where I work from home, I take care of my family, and at the same time, I'm able to generate income that is, that is equivalent to what my husband does, and I'm able to, use my skills and experience to help people, and at the same time, I'm able to monetize it. So this is the course I offer as an entry level, as a signature program, where they can start from designing the vision, mission, find their values, to really setting up their dream team systems and processes, their signature system, their courses, their funnels, everything, whatever it takes for them to reach their 6 and 7 figure, I offer in the silver level program. So I'm going to stop here. We're going to talk about the level 3 and the rest, how you can create. If you have any questions, you can share it in the chat. And if you're interested to book a call with me, I will be sharing the link. You can find it in the Facebook live description. You can connect with me. And we'll continue this conversation and we'll cover the L3. And as I've shown you one part of the signature program, the next session, we'll see the premium program, the level 3, how you can elevate your customer experience and take them through value ladder step by step. And eventually, by the time you take them to the top, you have your signature system defined. So thank you so much, all of those who've been here, and any questions, we are good to close for today. And we'll see you in the next week, Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. All right. Take care. Bye for now.